Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Queen's Wish. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today with massive war lizards. It's massive war lizards is what it is. It's just the big ones. And I evaded their hit. Okay, that's off to a good start. What do I want to do? Emerald salamanders. I don't know what those do. It's scary. Let's find out what happens if I just attack normally. Okay, they're hasting, which means we're definitely gonna need to... Oh man, we're evading left and right. Oh no, they're making serpents! Not the serpents! Okay, let's get Haven's Might over here. Probably should have started with that, and I could have, in fact, done exactly that. Let's try to bring the massive war lizard down on account of it being massive, and a lizard, and also war. Enemy slows me down, and I screw things up because of things. Don't right-click, left-click. We're gonna get a little bit of bacon out of that. I think. 2 bacons. Knockbacks. Oh, that's actually the rubbish. Jeff is back here. Nope. That's the bad. That's the bad news. Let's bring you over there. That's what you get. And, I think... Oh, man, just Mario is just slow as balls. My god. Holy crap, he doesn't attack ever. It's the armor. The armor is just how it goes. But things are... No, there he goes. Now that he has half his health, we get a bit of bacon out of that guy. And we have friends on this side. Let's attack over there. I think that's a good idea. Going for the little serpents. Serpents sound like serpents. Emerald Herald over there dodging my shots. Not a big fan of that. That is a nice hit over there for that one. And I think it is time for us to do this. 2 bacons, tiny ones, and the big one took a hit for once. No, there's more serpents. I am not a fan of those summons. I can't stand them, honestly. Because the turn order is such an important aspect of combat in this game that getting serpents in the back and like this is worse than a stun. Like summons are very, very powerful. I don't use them very often, and I probably should because, well, I'm just singing their praises right now. But they offset the balance of the combat way too much. It's not that it's way too much actually, but it is way too much. But in the sense that you wouldn't expect a tiny serpent in the back line to be so dangerous. The thing is, like, for sure you might... what happened there? They're serpents. You might as well just ignore them, right? But the thing is, while you can't kill them with one hit, they will, over time, be really, really problematic for your... Well, it's not really survivability, because it's not... They're not going to kill you, but they're going to do plenty of damage to you. So you can't afford to be distracted by the summons, because you're trying to kill the big lizards that are going to poison you and whatnot. But at the same time, you can't afford to not kill the summons, because then they do damage to you, and it's bad news. But when you're in a fight like this, it's not as much of a problem because, well, they're basically level 1. That one is a huge lizard. It says it's a huge lizard, but it's not that huge. Basically, you're in a level 1 fight, so it's totally fine. But it's the mixture of the two that absolutely brings the battle into a whole new level. We have more huge lizards. That is a lie. We also have basilisks. I don't remember what they do, but they die fast. That's what they do. Okay. Yeah, Mario. Jeff does a very good job, but Mario just obliterates people. Unfortunately, he doesn't obliterate them very often. He needs to be faster. He needs to get that thing that increases speed, but in the second skill tree, I think. 10% is pretty big. Iguana Kings. There's 2 of them. I am not sure what to think about that. They're not king iguanas. They're Iguana Kings. They're also hasted, which I don't like. Okay, that shockwave is gonna hit all 3 of them. Stun resisted. I definitely should have looked. They're probably stun resisted. 70%? Yeah, sure, whatever. It doesn't matter. It does damage. They do have cleave. I don't like it. There's more serpents coming our way. Evasion. I wish the game... I think this is a good opportunity for a whirlwind over here. I wish the game had trained us at missing a little bit more often. Or a little bit better from the beginning. Trained us as players, I should say. In the sense that evasion is really not the unexpected result of when you attack. And it doesn't feel very nice. It doesn't feel very nice because you're like, I'm thinking up all these strategies for my turn, and then it misses. And earlier in the game, it doesn't do that very often because the evasion is really more of a factor of how good the enemy is rather than how bad you are as an attacker. Which means that as the game progresses, there are more and more evasions. Bit of an unintended consequence, really. Man, you haven't died yet? Holy crap. You're gonna die next, so I'm not even gonna bother. We are extremely, extremely injured, everybody. It is not a good thing. And it's all down to these things. That's nice. That's a kill, as I suspected. Let's not do that. Let's try to bring you down. I sort of did. You're bleeding a little bit, but that's not enough. Let's see what I can pull off with this. The serpent has got a critical, which is very nice. And then there's some of them down there, probably summoning more. And that one dies. I'm just gonna wait. Might as well. I don't want to move in there because I don't like the prospect. And we got some basilisks coming in. You enter the west half of the fortress. The ground on this side is a bit more solid. The buildings are older, built in more of the Yucat style. I think I understand what that means. That must be why they are still standing. The largest tower is in the southwest corner. That must have been the headquarters. Absolutely, if you say so. And, of course, we have serpents in the back. And, it's nowhere near as nice as it sounds. Oh, boy. Nope, Mario hasn't been hit. I like that. Let's bring you out of there. Anna can stay where she is, because she doesn't need to be at range to be able to attack. We got some poison coming in. And, yeah, fortunately, we're actually evading a lot of this. But, yeah. I think we're going to be in a good place either way. Because, of course, we're playing on normal. It is enormous, isn't it? The difference between normal and veteran. Like, I wish it wasn't either. I've talked about it before. But it is so brutal. The game is so difficult on veteran. Okay, moving on. So we know where the headquarters... Is it called the headquarters? Did they call it headquarters, or did they call it something else? Because this is the headquarters. The barracks, maybe. I don't know. There's some mirelings. They're not people. The northwest building looks like lower-class barracks. Smaller, rougher, closer to the swamp muck. As you pass, a mireling pokes its head out of one of the doors, sees you, and retreats back in. You soon hear shouting and running through the open windows. I imagine you hear through the open windows shouting and running. The mirelings know that they have been found, and they are preparing to flee. They don't want to fight you. What do they know anyway? They're not people. We will murder them. Hello, Mr. Iguana King. There's so many of you. Why are there so many kings in here? That haste is brutal. No, wait a minute. The haste might actually be less than one turn. That's why it was able to cast the haste Yeah, it looks like it. We're just taking damage for days. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable with all this armor. Okay, but again, we are gonna be fine. Healing wave? Yes, indeed. And then you don't do anything. Well, well, well. Silver bars and iron bars. That's my favorite kind of bars. Both of them. Both of them are my favorite kind of bars. Although, also, I need the green goo. I need green goo to be able to finish the game. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that, but it's going to be fine. If I need to destroy things, I will. We have a thing that goes down. Let's not go down right now. Can I? Thank you. So I opened that gate over there, and we have... I was trying to press M, but that's not... Yeah, we have the headquarters. I was expecting to find somebody in here. You enter the headquarters of this abandoned fort. There are blobs of slime littering the floor. Some of them move around under their own power. Right. The air smells sour and full of rot. This building is surprisingly intact. When the Ukat left, they left a lot of their stuff behind. Maybe they thought they could reclaim Fort Banner Spire someday. Not likely. Not likely that they thought that, or not likely that they could reclaim it, because it feels weird for you to say that like that. Anyway, you find the remnants of some freakish magical experiment. It's odd, the magical experiment is, or the remnants. You don't know what. Something is odd. The Ukatish aren't really magicians. Oh, not this again. They're not really magicians. They're like fake magicians. They have many shamans, but shamans usually don't try to alter nature. That they don't cook their food or anything, usually. Anyway, it is a mystery, apparently. A hostile, lethal mystery that looms over you. Several tentacles of slime extend from its sides, reaching for you, space ellipses. Is it really reaching for me? It doesn't look like it is. Oh, it ignored... Oh my god, that is a lot of damage. It ignored that I did the bull rush. It's fine. It's probably immune. Yes. 90% stun resist is basically immunity. A lot of sneezes at me. Those are actually not poison. They were just ensnares. Which can be really catastrophic when combined with the other thing that I don't remember. The pushback. The pushback is brutal. Okay, that's just damage. Damage is okay. Attack normally. Yeah, this thing is the big boss. We're gonna continue with the brutal blows here. Oh, I should have done a heal. Oh, that's an evasion. Okay, so that didn't matter that I didn't do a heal. And now we're getting into the realm of fireballs and whatnot up in here. It's more bleeding. Bloodletting of 4. It's very nice. Yeah, there's a lot of damage coming in. Wait a minute, how did you... Oh, right. I was gonna say, how did you heal? I healed you. That's how you healed. Okay, all of them get poisoned. I always find it a little bit weird that these things get poisoned, but they do. Healing wave. Fantastic. And it's really great that they're not actually doing that much damage to me. So, I am a fan. I'm gonna go with a whirlwind. I should have moved over there so I could hit that guy back there. We still haven't killed the experiment pudding. It's a funny name. Your final blow disturbs the thick membrane that held the experimental slime together. It collapses in a pool of vile, stinking slime. This ruin will be far safer now. You see something metal in the pool of goop. You gingerly recovered it. It's a copper key. And it is also the word metal being used as an adjective, which is usually reserved to when something is like metal, rather than made of metal, but that works well enough. Because metallic is the adjective for something that is made of metal. Can you... You probably can say, you know, that's metal. When you say... yeah. You can use nouns as adjectives. And when you say, like, Oh, that's metal. When you're looking like at a key or something. You're still saying the noun rather than the adjective. But saying the word or saying the words, you see something metal, you're necessarily saying the adjective. It is perfectly fine to say it like that. It's just very, very informal. It is very, very weird for a narrator to say it like that. Anyway, so all we can deduce is that instead of being metallic, it is actually metal. But you need to do the finger horns. You know what the ones are. Anyway, the unfortunate slime slime experiments you found downstairs haven't heavily infected the upper level yet. You smell lots of mildew, but no more than usual for the UCAT because they are stinky and bad people. Some of their supplies and records might still be around. Wasn't that what we came here for? I think it might have been. This was once the barracks for nobles, or the children of clan lords. It was possible to get actual warmth and comfort here, sheltered from the swampy rain by solid stone walls and a roof. This box is full of abandoned clothes and leather armor. Moisture and ambient slime mist have reduced the pile to a mound of rotting goop. And I know that it is clothes, even though it is a mound of rotting goop. Such is my skills of an archaeologist. It's very, very good at noticing this sort of stuff. What do we have over here? A locked door is what we have over here. This was the office of the clan lord who commanded this fort. When it was abandoned, the leader must have thought they would return one day. Some of the fort records and experiments remain. I believe the S migrated to a different word, but it's fine. We have some rubies. Oh, Katish plate helm. Oh, it's tier 2. It sucks. No, I spent all my money on tier 3. Yeah, it really does suck. My goofy helmets. This one already has an augmentation. Yeah, it's good things though, but we're just not going to be able to wear it. We have the Ring of Spines for vicious strikes. Don't you have something for vicious strikes already? Who has that? Is it Mario? Or maybe it's down here. I don't know. We're not going to use it though. But it's a unique ring. Ring that doesn't exist anywhere else. I don't know why I pronounced ring like that. But anyway, let's see what this is. This journal dates back to before Fort Bannerspire was completed. Slime and rot have left most of it illegible. But you find one interesting section. It reads, report that the Vol keep telling us that the fort is being built on soft land. Much of it, especially the east half, is in danger of crumbling. Or so they say. The king, one of the many kings that we found in here, the Serpent Kings, was it serpent or was it lizards? Anyway, the warned us. We are in the king warned us, and we are in agreement. The Vol are determined to fool us and cheat us out of as much gold as possible. The extra stone they want to sell us for the foundation work is only a crude. Yeah, it's just, you don't want to make something with only a crude. This journal dates back to the thing. It's the same thing. It reads, we'll have to abandon the fort soon. We have lost 2 of the eastern barracks and 1 storage barn to the soft earth. We decided not to send word to the Vol of the disaster, as they would just mock us. It was clear that they wished to cheat us from the very beginning of the project, and now we are being punished for our departure from the old ways. We will never forget what the Vol. The old journals together tell a sad story. It's not very sad. About the Ukatish. It's actually, is it about the Ukatish? I thought it was the king or whatever. An ambitious project, an attempt to work with others, and then nothing but waste and recrimination. What is that? What the story was? Okay. Dahlia will love to hear about this. It is an interesting story. See if you say so. And she loves learning about the mental weaknesses of the vassals. It helps us to better advise Mother. I'm not telling her any of this. I don't want her to better advise Mother. Also, mental weaknesses? What the hell are you talking about? It was clearly about their architectural shortcomings or whatever. The king, yeah, I don't. It's not clear if this king is who this king was, but it might have been a Nukatish. It kind of sounds like it, honestly, a Nukatish king. But recrimination from themselves is apparently the result. So sure it is how that goes. Oh, look at that! The tab key is stuck. Yeah, if you hold tab key when combat starts, it doesn't go back down when you let it go. So we have some not people around here. Okay, well, let's say you over there. Come here. There we go. You're charmed. Then a whirlwind. Let's go. I can pronounce the word. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some healing done that I could have done out of combat, but you know, I'm feeling I don't know what the word is. Safe, basically. It's the word for what is happening. Because these are easy. Although they dodge, and I don't like that. Oh, that one decided that it didn't want to attack. Why? You could have attacked from there. What the heck is wrong with you? Maybe there's somebody over here. But still. Yeah, that... I'm not sure. Did I miss that somehow? Was it possible for him to attack over here or something? Maybe they don't have the same amount of action points for movement and attack. I don't know. But I don't think there's anybody back there. Down they go. Okay. And an empty box. Huh. For a moment there, I thought I had been here already. Because the box was empty. Oh. Well, let's go upstairs. We still have the downstairs to take care of. And we have some hirelings again. There's a lot of them. And evasion. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. It's not going to hit that one back there, but it's going to hit this one. And that is a weakness. Not a big fan. Oh, they're all getting into position for more AoEs. Although that was just weakness again, and I don't like that either. Okay. Ooh. Oh, they're coming everywhere. Well, it's fine enough for me. Is it fine enough for me? Let's call Bones. Bones, come here. Yeah, those knockbacks are dangerous. Still not hitting that one in the back. Didn't hit that one either. And they're all blessed, which is better than hasted, but it's still relatively dangerous on account of all the increased damage. Vulnerable? Yeah, they're stacking those things. They're stacking their buffs and whatnot. The bones are doing a relatively good job at making sure nobody comes this way. Let's see what I can do over here. Still not hitting that guy in the back. Even though I have in the past because he's poisoned. We got a lot of damage coming our way. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get Healing Wave. It even heals the bones. Heal my bones. Bones are doing damage. Unfortunately, that was very little damage. 26 is pathetic. Evasion. That is 47 on a critical. Those things have damage resistance, I think. Yep. The bones are pretty powerful. They do cause a lot of energy usage, but it's fine. I don't think we're still going underground. So we might need the energy. But there it is. We got a little bit of it. And Mario has a lot of it as well. So, yeah, we're going to be fine. What do we have? Radiance Necklace. For extra radiance. And a gold bar. I don't actually know what radiance is. I bet it's one of these. Oh, yeah. Passive ability, 15% chance. It basically becomes 45% chance of freeing allies from mental effects. Instead of magical armor, curse resistant, curse duration. You know what? This thing sucks. This static jade. It's not good. The magical armor is nice. Plus 5 is pretty awesome, but yeah, I like that radiance thing. Because it has saved my butt. I mean, it didn't save our butt. We died anyway. But in that one battle, that was really difficult, the one that, well, that we played for a little bit in veteran mode, I think it saved me. I think it wasn't that one. It might have been in another one, and I forget. But either way, let's go downstairs. See what this is all about. Is it just a little dungeon? Some quicksilver, okay. And a haste augment. Plus speed bonus. That is what I'm talking about. That is absolutely what I'm talking about. Is that the I think that's the first one we find of its kind. Yeah. That's beautiful. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's it for this area. And that's it for this episode as well, because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Queen's Wish. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.